Okay, students, this is the second video in lines of best fit. This time I'm going to show you how we take just a table, make the scatter plot in Desmos, and then use it to find a line of best fit. The last video we talked about how we use Desmos to find the equation for a line of best fit when we already had the line. IXL gave us the line. This that I copied down is just from another IXL assignment. I just took a random table. I went ahead and I put the table into Desmos. Now, Desmos created the scatter plot for me. It graphed all those points. It kind of looks like it forms a line, but if I go here, if I click the little gear, click right there, and I add the line, I can see that's not a straight line. That is not an actual linear equation going on. So I'm going to have to use Desmos to find the line of best fit for this scatter plot. We go back to it. My equation for any linear equation is y equals mx plus b. But if you remember back to our first video that you should have just watched, y, since it's in a table here in Desmos, has to be y sub 1, has to be x sub 1, and I have to use the little squiggly line because I'm finding the approximate value of the line, not the exact. So I'll type it in as y sub 1 is approximately m x sub 1 plus b. Okay, so let's try that and see what we get. I have to leave the table and I click in box number 2 down here. If I delete this table out, nothing's gonna happen when I type this in. So I type in y and I just hit the number 1 and that does the sub 1. Shift squiggly line, mx sub 1 plus b. Okay, now this is pretty cool. This shows me my R values are very, very, very close to 1. So that means this equation that it's given me here is going to be very close to the actual equation for that line. I'm going to change that line color so it's a little easier to see. If I click the little gear up here, I can click on that and change it to red. That's going to be a little easier to see. Now, you can see it's very close. It goes through a few of the points. Looks like it kind of goes through that point and that point, but it's very close to all of those points. So, my equation, as it's given to me here, is going to be y equals 3.14, and yes, I'm going to round that, 3.14x plus 9.5. And I know that we've said all year that your slope really needs to be in fraction form. Remember, this can give me the fraction for that decimal. If I click down here in box 3 and I type in 3.14074 and I click the little fraction button there to the left, it'll give me the fraction. But that's an ugly, disgusting fraction that I don't want to deal with. So in this case, I will allow you to leave it as a decimal. This will work with any table. I can put any table in here. Like I said, this was just one example. If I type in just the table, it'll give me the scatter plot. And then I type in my basic structure of an equation for Desmos to find it. Y sub 1 is approximately mx sub 1 plus b. That will give me the line of best fit for that scatter plot. I really hope this helps. And As far as scatter plots, you've now learned everything you need to know. Thank you.